Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I feel that I need to explain something real quick because there are a lot of people that comment on my videos and they don't understand when I'm joking about something. And I feel like when you spend enough time around black people, you tend to pick up that when we're joking around, you will be able to tell. Like, that's something where I'm like, I can think back on, moments when I was in school, moments when I worked at my last job, the cafe job in Seattle, and just day-to-day life. Like, I can think of moments where I was being myself and people can understand that. Why? Because they understand black people humor. There are people in this world that do not understand black people humor, and I don't know if you just need to watch more black comedians, watch more black content creators, whatever the situation is, like, things that you won't find funny, black people will find funny. So, like, let's say for an example, I don't, okay, so yeah, there's this video that I just seen recently on TikTok where a donkey had a sheep in its mouth and was like running around this field and stuff. Most people will look at that and be like, oh my god, no, protect the sheep. Black people will see that video and we will bust out laughing over that. It's just a chemical balance in our brains where some things in this world that most people don't find funny, we're gonna find it funny, all right? Like, or it's like, it's something along the lines where we'll be like, that's not funny, but then at some point in time start laughing about it because it's like we're trying our hardest not to laugh, but we're gonna end up finding it funny at some point in times. And man, I'm telling you, like, I just recently did a video, so that's actually the whole motivation behind this episode. I just recently did a video where there's this like species of cat where it looks a little weird, okay? Like, the cat, it has way too much personality. Like, you could look at a regular cat and be like, oh, okay, that's just a cat being a cat. This cat, on the other hand, it looks like that it was a human at one point in time and then they transferred it into a cat. Like, and I'm like, nah, bruh, that just, it's honestly, it's a weird looking cat. But anyways, I can't even think of it. It's like a Maine cat or something like that. It's like a Maine something cat. I don't know. But anyways, it got Maine in its name. But I did this video where and I'm like, fam, I don't really feel like that about it. I think if I were to see the cat in real life, I'm like, that's a strange looking cat, but if it comes up to me and it's acting normal, then I'm like, okay, cool. But if that cat's trying to steal my soul, you best believe I'm going to punt it across whatever street I'm walking down. By the way, if you hear like a lawnmower, or I can't tell if that's a lawnmower, leaf blower, or weed whacker, but there's somebody outside, and it's like, fam, it's like, it looked like it's about to rain. What's the weather like right now? This man chose, I feel like there are so many sunny days. I guess it's just gonna be cloudy. They said it's supposed to rain tomorrow and stuff, but I'm like, dang, bro. I'm like, you chose all the days. I was about to say, I'm like, man, because it sounded like it was raining earlier and stuff. So I was all like, bro, you was out there in rain weather trying to work on. I'm like, that's crazy. But anyway, so getting back to this video. So I posted this voiceover video where I was talking about this cat. And I think at some point in time in the video, I said, nah, you gotta take that cat out in the back and, do the right thing or something. But I don't mean that. That's the thing, though, about black people humor is that even if it's us cracking the jokes, we'll say stuff that we don't really mean. It's just our sense of humor. We'll say things that we know we're not gonna do and stuff. It's like, you can even listen to some, like, rappers and things, and it's like they rap about things that they make it seem like that they're rapping about stuff that they do on a regular basis. And I'm like, bruh, it's like they probably seen those types of things, but they ain't actually lived that life. They're just rapping about it and stuff. So it's like, you'll see that. I'm not saying that black people are liars, but I'm just saying, though, there's like just some stuff. I guess, like, well, in that line of work, I really don't know about, like, rappers and stuff. I was just more so using it as an example. But, no, yeah, with jokes, though, it's like, yeah, we'll lie about, like, some jokes and comedy and all that stuff. I'm not, like, I guess if we are telling a story about ourselves, then yeah, but it's like, if not that, and it's something along the lines like what I did, yeah, we'll lie about that stuff. We're just cracking jokes. It's like we're saying things that you don't usually hear, and so, yeah, some people, it's like, they can pick up and hear that I'm joking, but then there's others where, yeah, I saw a few comments underneath that video, and yeah, people was thinking I was being dead serious, and I'm like, man, I don't know if it's just me where I guess when I'm cracking a joke, like people, like I just don't really have no emotions. I feel like I showcase emotions when I'm cracking a joke or whatever. But nah, there's some people in this world where it's like they can't tell when I'm joking. So it's just something where I'm like, bruh, I don't know why I have to explain myself. You should know that I'm joking. Why would I post a video? Because that's something where I'm like, why would I post a video of myself talking about how I would physically abuse an animal? You know, it's like, you guys sit down and think about that. Like, be smart about that. Yeah, there might be some crazy people out there but I'm saying, if you look through my videos, if you look through my content, fam, there's been times where I have seen animal-like videos. Do you hear me talking about physically abusing an animal in those videos? No. And even if I am, I'm like, fam, I am joking. Again, black people humor. We will joke about stuff like that. We will see crazy looking birds and be like, nah, bro, that bird come near me, I'm kicking it and stuff. Probably in reality, we're gonna run away from the bird. Yeah, there might be that one black person where they're all like, no, I'm being dead serious. I am kicking that bird. And it's like, okay, you gotta look at them and be like, nope, they're being serious. I can see it in their face. They're being serious and stuff. Like, nah, I see genuine fear. But yeah, it's like, I'm not going to be scared of some Maine cat or like some, weird looking cat or whatever and things. But nah, it's just something where I'm like, bro, I don't know why I gotta do this episode. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's, you know, when I get comments left and right, people calling me out on some stuff, and I'm like, fam, you guys gotta understand that I'm joking around. Alright, even there's the other video where it's like the dog. I don't know what's going on with the dog and things. People saying that the dog got rabies. People are saying that the dog's under the influence or something. Other people are like, you know, cracking jokes about the dog and stuff. But I did a video about that. And then, people are getting on. People think that the dog is mine. And I'm like, I said it in the comments and people still just look right past that comment. Commented underneath the comment that I left saying that it's not my dog. It says it in the title. It says that I'm also doing the voiceover. And people, they're trying to turn it into the most darkest video possible. And I'm like, bro, it's people like that where I'm like, you haven't been on the internet that long. Because I don't know, with me, I guess when I saw the video, I didn't think anything of it, you know, but I was like, yeah, I did a voiceover video to it and stuff, but fam, I done seen far more worse videos than that. I done seen some videos where I'm like, bruh, I know for a fact that, let's just say between that video and the videos I have seen where they're a lot more darker, let's just say that those videos are a lot more darker, you're not going to be able to find those types of videos on YouTube. And if so, at some point in time, they will be taken down. I'm like, I ain't seen some crazy videos. Terrorist videos, I done seen, what other types of videos? Videos of celebrities after the fact that they done died. Pictures and videos. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that I ain't seen. Stuff that will like really traumatize a person, you know? And I guess I just don't see it like with my videos, like it'll be traumatizing. I guess like if you're an animal person, I feel like that's mainly I think that's mainly what it is. It's like you got those like animal activist type people where anytime they see a video that they don't like, they feel that but I'm like, fam, I didn't, from that to like where I didn't see even in video games, bro. Like I remember, when Grand Theft Auto 5 was coming out, it was like one of them like animal activist groups. It might have been that one where them like people be all scattered around downtown Seattle, all like, hey, you want to donate $20 and stuff? I'm like, fam, I don't know you. But anyways, it's like ASPCA or whatever. But I think it was just one of those animal activists. I can't remember which one it was. But I remember they were trying to cancel Grand Theft Auto 5 because of the fact like you kill animals in that game. And I'm thinking to myself like, fam, that's not even the main objective in the game. The main objective is like taking over Los Santos and things. There's other things that you could do. There are games where they promote animal, like you're killing an animal and stuff. And it's like, bro, people, you gotta understand that is a video game. That is not real. I'm saying, man, it's just people in this world where I'm like, you really got to do some, like, I feel like a tutorial for the internet needs to be established. Maybe I need to come out with, like, the black tutorial or something like the black internet tutorial, because there are so many times, man, where I feel like you'll see something like it's jokes for black people. And you'll see when people be underneath those videos, and it's like, I don't want to say it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I can tell that person they're not black. It's like if they found some offensive with this video, they're not black. It's something where I'm like, you really have to see something offensive in that video in order for it. And I'm like, even you'll see, the thing is this, I done seen some of the most dark humored videos on the internet, and it's videos for like everybody. I mean, white people, black people, Asian people, Hispanic. I done seen some dark humor in all races, and I'm like, and that's one thing that I can understand is like, oh, that's their like line of humor. And that's another thing where it's like, because I know people gonna probably ask, like, has there ever been a time where you've seen something that was like dark humor related and you didn't find it funny? Yes, numerous times. But guess what? And the thing is, I think there is like maybe one time where I did find a joke not funny because I was like, it was too soon. And I'm like, it's just something where I guess, like, I don't know, you hear where people, they crack jokes about somebody's death, but I just felt like that it just wasn't in the right timing. I don't think there ever will be a time for it to be a right timing. And I guess like for this individual, yeah, it was just messed up, I felt like. But I that's one thing that I've learned throughout the years is that's that person's sense of humor. If they find it funny, if they feel that joke, and I'm like, even afterwards, bro, from white people to black people, and I actually will talk on the like extremely like dark, but because there's two jokes where I was all like, nah, bruh, I don't think that joke is gonna work out and stuff. But I understand that they're joking, and yeah, but I'm like, at times though, I do be thinking that I'm like, nah, that might not have been the best time to talk about that and things. But anyway, so the first time, and so this was in 20? It was at some point in time after 2013 because 2013, I think that was the year where Paul Walker, he had died, the man from Fast and Furious and stuff. So yeah, Paul Walker passes away tragically. And sometime after that, this comedian had cracked a joke about his death. And I'm like, at the time being, because that, I would have to say I was that person where I didn't really hear too many like dark humored jokes and stuff. Like, you might hear one here and there and things, but yeah, it wasn't like an everyday thing like compared to now where I'm like, bro, I ain't seen so many dark jokes where I'm like, if I find it funny, then I find it funny. If I don't, I just mind my business, keep on going and stuff. So anyways, yeah, the comedian cracked that joke. I do remember I made a video saying like, nah, man, that's messed up. Like that man just died. Like, it's his friends. Because I think that's how I seen it too, where it's like his, Vin Diesel, Tyrese, all those guys. I don't, was it Vin Diesel? I think it might have been Tyrese. It was somebody from the Fast and Furious movies where they did speak out about that comedian. And yeah, I was all like, nah, man, that's messed up. And even like an honorable mention, because there's numerous times where I didn't hear people down crack jokes about somebody's death. But anyways, then I remember sometime later, this comedian, she cracked a joke about XXXTentacion. And then it was after the fact that he died. And then not too long ago, I seen this comedian's YouTube video. I did do a reaction to it. And I said in the video, I'm like, I understand that's that man's sense of humor, but I'm like, man, that's a messed up joke, But he cracked a joke about George Floyd, and I'm like, yeah, bruh. It's just at times where I'm like, I don't know, bruh. But I guess, like, the thing is like, I can relate to them because, with the videos that I've uploaded and stuff. But at the same time, I just don't feel like that I've uploaded or have done any videos where it's to that extent where I'm cracking jokes about a person's death or whatever and things. Like, even if it's somebody that done did some like crazy horrible stuff and I'm like, hey, look, that's on them and all that, I'm like, dang, I ain't, no comment, pretty much no comment and stuff. But yeah, it's like there's just people in this world where I will say that, it's definitely needed to understand like people's sense of humor, because I'm like, yeah, white people, they got their sense of humor, Asian people, Hispanic, all races, so it's like, yeah, it's just something where I'm like, yeah, you can go any and everywhere in any country, any part of the world, you go out there in the middle of the ocean, I'm pretty sure there's like some jokes out there that people crack and things. So yeah, it's just something where I'm like, as I've gotten older, I've just learned to live with it. You know, it's like, yeah, I might not like it. And I'm like, and I think that's the thing though, where I'm like, I am allowed to not like a joke, but I am not going to be over there shedding tears, going crazy, losing my mind, losing sleep at night, and all these other different things over a joke. Yeah, there might be jokes that sit with me, and I'm like, dang, man, that was a messed up joke. Like, for an example, and this was right there in front of that man's face, and I was like, me personally, I don't think I would ever do something like that. That's why I'm like, nah, bro. I draw a line when it comes to my comedy and my sense of humor, and I'm like, that's where that line is at. Definitely when it has something to do with somebody's death. But anyway, so it was like one of those like Comedy Central roast battles or whatever. And so Pete Davidson, and it's a bunch of these other comedians and stuff. One of the comedians, I can't think of the guy's name, but anyway, I don't remember who the guy was. But anyways, he cracks a joke about Pete Davidson's dad. Now, for those that don't know the backstory on Pete Davidson's dad, his dad had passed away during the 9/11 attacks. I believe his dad was a firefighter, and he went, I think, went into one of the towers trying to save people. And then, I think, you know, we all know how that whole situation went down. And I was like, bruh, I can't remember how the joke went. I think he said something along the lines like, oh, that joke got more smoke than Pete Davidson's dad. And I'm like, and if you know the backstory, then it's like, wow. Like, I remember, I think I was on vacation, and I remember flipping through the channels, and I left it on Comedy Central, and I heard that. I was like, bruh, he really said that in front of that man's face. And I'm like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't have done no stuff like that. I know people are probably all like, that's comedy, bro. That's this, that. I'm like, nah, man. It's just with me, I'm like, yeah, there's just certain lines of comedy that I just won't cross. And it's just something where I'm like, nah, can't do it. It's, you know, I know that there's people in this world where that type of stuff, it don't matter to them. And I'm like, it matters to me. So that's why I'm like, nah, bruh. Ain't even going fool with this. So, but yeah, people just understand that there are multiple senses of humor. Like, you just gotta understand that. But with Black sense of humor, it's like, you gotta understand, like, yeah, there are probably gonna be at times where we're serious, and then there's gonna be times where we're not serious. Understand this about me. A lot of the times when I'm joking, I am not serious, okay? So just understand that. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, viewing this on podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.